Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Reigning Tarot. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If something during the reading doesn't resonate with you, it's not meant for you at that time. Just let it go to the universe. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does help the channel grow. And I appreciate your support and coming around, checking it out. For those returning, thank you for all the support. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, and it definitely does, help the channel grow. And the more support you get, the bigger things get. So I do appreciate it, and thank you all. So Aries, I already blessed and purified the cards. So we're going to do a quick prayer, and then we'll get right into your reading. God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Aries. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will help them be happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. So it is. Okay, Aries. I drew one from your energy oracle for an overall energy, and you received the number 40 card, and it's the sixth chakra archangel Metatron. Okay, and can you see that? Like there. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. Eh? Okay, so Aries, this is about clarity of thought, personal vision. This very powerful archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or your third eye, which is centered. It's centered devoted to insight and clear thought. So when this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons there, Aries. So some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, Aries, this could be a new beginning. For you're on your way to developing deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. So now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts there, Aries, okay? So the insights you need to create vibrant life is available to you now, Aries. So grab a hold of it and manifest the heck out of it. Okay, so Aries, let's do it for, you can say this with me. Affirmation is my sixth chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. My personal vision guides me, and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. And so it is. Okay, so for your next card, I drew one from the Divine Messages. Okay, and you received the number 4 card. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And this is about astral realms there, Aries. Okay, throw that there. So you have a strong connection with the astral realms there, Aries. Usually we visit these realms while sleeping, and that is where we meet with our guides, our teachers, and even our souls who have moved on from Earth, from the Earth plane. So for you, however, this connection is allowing you to connect while you are awake. So either when meditating or working with your intuition. This is truly a gift, Aries, as the information you receive here can aid both you and others through life. So Spirit is calling you to begin using your gifts in service to others in the way that feels right for you there, Aries. Right on there, Aries. Okay, so I'm going to pull that aside right now. And I pulled one from your Light Worker Oracle. And it just, I don't know, it just gives a good guided messages and uh, yeah, just kind of an outline of what's going on, what you need to do, and where you're at, and it's a whole summary of the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, so Aries, for from the Lightwork Oracle, you received the number 39 divine talents. Here, okay, so Aries, you're a talented soul. Over many lifetimes, you have developed your spiritual abilities to channel higher awareness, attract healing energy, and radiate light to uplift the consciousness of those around you. Your divine talents are many and uniquely expressed through you. So your talents do not have to resemble those of another to have their own instrumentable value. So do not be afraid to use them there, Aries, okay? So divine talents are a way in which the universe reminds us what we are here to do. Divine talents are unlimited. They include the ability to channel spiritual guidance, and healing energy. So to perceive clairvoyancy and be psychic and empathetic. Other spiritual talents are the ability to release earthbound spirits. Earth healing techniques such as working with energy grids as well as healing ability with crystals and the many and varied technologies of late. Okay, so Aries, there are other spiritual talents too. These include writing, performing, sound healing, dancing to awaken awareness, creative art, photography, and divinely inspired tools and jewelry. Cooking food that heals the body and spirit is a spiritual talent, as are the abilities to bring people together, to offer comforting and inspiring words at the right time, to help others overcome fear and feel more at peace in moments of importance and more. So, Aries, you could use this. You could use your divine talents in your career as a healer, in your work as in the corporate world, or in as your stay-at-home role as a parent, helping to raise more consciousness, secure, and empower children in a world that is in desperate need of strong, spiritually grounded leaders for the future. So, you can use your talents to create a vocation that truly inspires you and brings your light to the world. You can use them in the line at the grocery store. The point is you use them, okay, Aries? So the oracle comes to you with a message. You have spiritual talents, some of which have been developed over lifetimes and will simply and suddenly spring back into life, as if from out of the blue this lifetime. So others need a little bit more attention, patience, and effort to be brought to life in the world. This is particularly the case for you at this time if you have also um, drawn the oracle of past life activation. So sometimes there is a fear in sharing talents. You may have subconscious or very conscious past life recollection that involves shame, isolation, ridicule, fear, or even torture or death as a response to your sharing of your talents for healing and helping others. Maybe you fear your spiritual talent will not allow you to meet your material needs, or the others will reject or deny your talents, even if you know it to be authentic and helpful. So, or perhaps you need to acknowledge your talents yourself. Believe in yourself and your abilities and your capacity to use those talents in a constructive, healing way. Keep developing your talents until your own unique expression comes to life. Don't give up in the early and possible awkward stages, dismissing your abilities as less than those of another. So trust that there is something very real and worthwhile in what you do. Do not dismiss or diminish your potential there, Aries. Treat yourself as an investment worthy of development. So give yourself a chance, enough time, attention, and practice to discover what you're really capable of. The universe knows, and soon shall you too, Aries. Okay? So the oracle also reminds you to do what makes you happy, to chase your sacred bliss and express yourself in the world via the unique and special abilities that the divine has bestowed upon you. When you follow what you love, you are on your life path and you shall succeed. Aries. Okay, so for an invocation, for an invocation, we'll say this here: all loving universe, teach me to realize and trust in my divinely given talents. I ask for unconditionally loving assistance in releasing any blockage or obstacle to the full development of joyful expression of my spiritual gifts in the world. Help me find the courage and boldness within that I need to believe in myself and be completely empowered to make my loving contributions to the world. Through my own free will and divine merciful grace, so be it. And so it is. Okay, there, Aries. So we'll get right into your reading here. And if you have a question that you need answering, just think about it and I will answer it at the end of the reading with your angel answers, and as well as have a message from you from your guardian angel. And for the reading, we're using the Animal Spirit Guides and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. We're doing a 5-card spread there, Aries, and in your first position is your current situation, and you received the chimpanzee. So you use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Great. So Aries, when your intuition and intellect are in harmonious accord with each other, there's no problem that you can't resolve. The combination emerges as creative intelligence and elegant blend of your capacity for reasoning coupled with a deep trust in your gut feeling. In the flow of thought and action, the result in resolving your questions or problems this way, you may surprise yourself as to how simple and effective the answer really is. So your intuition, Aries, is actually a constellation of physical cues that respond to the subtle body language, voice intonations, and energetic quality of the people or situations around you, often felt in your gut, but not confined to that area. Okay, so if your instincts, if it's your instinct communicating an aspect of your animal nature, that's cued in your survival and your growth. You can best access the instinctual wisdom in breathing slowly and steadily and focusing your attention on the physical sensations you notice. Okay, so Aries, in addition to your intuitive feelings, you get more information on which to base your choices by doing some research. Consult books and the internet, other types of oracles, or discuss the issue with a friend. Or you may simply need time to contemplate it. Often, when you walk away from the problem or question after intensely researching or thinking about it, an unexpected insight surfaces that helps you discern the best choice among all possibilities there, Aries. So when this congruity between mind and intuition, coupled with a healthy dose of patience, you tap into the deeper wisdom of Source there, Aries. Okay. So for clarifiers, we're using the Sacred Tarot of the Heart. Okay. And for your chimpanzee, you received Simply Love, and that's the number 6 card. Okay, so Aries, people often fondly remember the innocence of youth as a time when life seemed simpler. This card is a call to action to bring the innocence and energy into the present, into your relationships. As much as you can, interact with others from a pure and open heart, full of love and free from ulterior motives. So do this, and you'll find that your relationships will deepen and require far less effort there, Aries. When you reminisce about your past, that brings back only the happy memories and cherish them. Okay, we don't want to think about the negative stuff in the past. We've dealt with that, and we move forward. So kindness and generosity are at the forefront of this card as this card appears. So look for ways to help family and friends, especially children. Reach out to them and assist them in a way you can. Sometimes just a bit of attention is all that someone needs there, Aries. Where kindness prevails, relationships flourish. And if you're hoping to become pregnant or adopt a child, this card is a positive sign that it's time to do so. Okay, so for your second position in the 5-card spread is your desires there, Aries. Okay, I'm gonna throw these here. And you received the camel. So it says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Okay. So sometimes it feels like you're journeying across a vast, lifeless desert that stretches beyond the horizon with no end in sight there, Aries. Uh, uh, Trapezing across a seemingly barren landscape before your thirst for comfort and solace during these times can most readily be satisfied by looking into your inner resources. All the experience that you had in your lifetime, the challenges you successfully faced, and the wealth of knowledge you've accumulated can be called on to not only cope with any type of adversity that presents itself, but to help you move forward with courage and determination. So Aries, first identify where you want to go and then proceed slowly. steadily and deliberately towards that objective. As you move along, cast away your fears, your doubts, your hesitations, whatever they arise, letting the four winds lift them up to the sun and to be burned away. So ease your mind and your heart, and know that all is well and that you're protected at this time. Call upon those helping this. Call upon those helping spirits who have assisted you up until this point in your journey, and you have what it takes there, Aries. So and you will get through this situation there, Aries. Okay. So for a clarifier there, Aries, you received the trust card, and that's the number. That's a 0. Okay. I'll put that there. So rejoice there, Aries. The universe is looking out for you. Now it's time to trust that the path you're on is, in fact, the right one. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and for your highest good. So trust in the universe takes courage, but it also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. So when you feel alone in a situation, it can diminish your energy and desire to take action that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you are not alone there, Aries. Okay. It's also a reminder that positive energy is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. Law of attraction, right? Be careful of the words you say out there. In addition to trust, this card is a card of action and opportunity. So we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take all that important leap of faith and pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. So put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness, and open your heart to what you desire. Do it now with the carefree innocence that you had as a child, and expect to receive what you need there, Aries. Take steps to find love or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risks and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. So whether it's a relationship or with another person or the relationship with yourself, now is the time to take action there, Aries. Even a good relationship can be improved. So what steps can you take to achieve what you desire there, Aries? So in traditional tarot, this is like the Fool card. Okay. So for an affirmation, you can repeat this with me. I open myself to giving and receiving love that is for my highest good. Okay. And so it is. Okay, so for your third position there, Aries, is your helpful messages, and you received the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. All right. So even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle things at this time, it's best to surrender to the will of spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. So pay attention, Aries, to what's happening, but become more of a witness or an observer than an obvious participant, okay? So simply by your presence, you are participating. However, there is no need to subtly or more blatantly push your agenda on those around you. So, Aries, even when you're physically present, you can contract your energy field or aura to the point where others may not notice you, thus allowing you to be in an obtrusive and more easily blend with your surroundings. So with practice, you can get so good at this, you'll actually nearly be invisible to others. Okay, so this isn't a call for you to be passive, Aries, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it's time to step up and let your presence be known. So when it's time to do so, move quickly and focus on certainty. And in the meantime, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. Whatever needs to occur is already in motion, anyways, Aries. So go with it, right? Uh, you can deviate from your divine path, but you always get redirected to it in some way, usually by a harsh lesson. Okay, Aries. So for a clarifier for the chameleon, you received reach out, and that is the number 3 card. So you're a strong and capable person, yet times you forget to ask people for assistance. You struggle along doing your best, but often don't get quite achieve the results you want there, Aries. This card serves as a reminder that you don't have to do it alone. You may ultimately get what you want by going solo, but your desires will happen sooner and more gracefully with the help of others there, Aries. So what are you trying to accomplish regarding your relationships? Family, friends, and outside organizations are ready to help. You just have to ask them. So set clear goals and decide who has the best skills to help you reach that goal. Do some planning and preparation before acting, and then watch the magic happen. Alchemy is in the art of combining disparate elements to create something desirable. So by uniting with others, you have the ability to create the relationship of your dreams there, Aries. So become the alchemist, okay? Right on. Okay, so for your fourth position, Aries, in a five-card spread is your challenges of the situation. Okay, so you received the parrot. It's a Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance right now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So you can receive guidance from your ancestors in the spirit world, no matter what their age, when they died, or how many generations ago they walked on the earth. They're offering you help in many ways right now, so pay close attention to the signs that they give you. The guidance can come to you in many forms, whether through your eyes, ears, feelings, or thoughts. Sometimes your ancestral spirit guides appear in dreams, particularly vivid ones. So you might see someone who looks like one of your ancestors, or unexpectedly come across photos or memorabilia that remind you of that person. Often a particular animal making an appearance before you is a way in which your ancestral guide is trying to reach you. So you might hear something that makes you think of a specific ancestor, or simply feel their presence. And thoughts about certain ancestors, especially unexpected and reoccurring thoughts, suggest that they are nearby you. So Aries, reception is the key here. In whatever ways your ancestors attempt to contact you, when signs continue to show up that make you think of your deceased loved ones, know that the physical manifestations demonstrate that they're with you right now, Aries. Okay, so you may have known some of these answers in the ancestors in the physical world prior to the death, or you may be, or they may be ancestors from long, long ago, several generations before your birth, there, Aries. So surpassing the boundaries of conscious memory, that's for sure. So regardless of who they are, always give thanks to your ancestral spirit guides, and even appeal to these benevolent helpers whenever guidance is needed there, Aries. Okay, so for a clarifier for your challenges there, Aries, you receive the number 10 card, and that's the flow card. Okay, so the energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. So let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desires there, Aries. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does your current relationship need improvement? So focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them, okay? So at the same time, release to yourself to the flow. Even greater than you could ever imagine may be heading your way there, Aries. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you, Aries. So nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart. Welcome this new cycle. When a stone's tossed into a pond, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow. So you're in an exciting period and forward movement and expansion heading into the unknown there, Aries. This forward movement may guide you into new relationships or out of old ones. So in either case, you know that the change is for your highest good. The energy of expansion will help you grow into your new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. So in traditional tarot, this is like the Wheel of Fortune card there, Aries. So for an affirmation, I move forward with grace and ease, and so it is. Okay, there, Aries. So for your fifth position is your outcome of the situation. Okay, and you received the mountain goat. It says there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to correct it. Okay, so you've been feeling unsteady, shaky, or out of sorts lately because there's an imbalance in your life there, Aries. To bring back balance, start with an appraisal of your physical health. Get an exam from a reputable doctor who practices integrative medicine, sometimes called a holistic physician. There's no need to be alarmed, but if there's something identifiable in your body's biochemistry that's off and can be easily corrected, you'll benefit from such an analysis. Be sure to exercise every day, eat nutritionally sound food, preferably organic, and get plenty of rest. Then take some time to continue your assessment by checking out other areas of your life, such as polarities, work and play, social solitude, giving and receiving, and any others that occur to you. So, Aries, it's unrealistic to expect your life to stay completely in balance at all times, as it's very continuous interplay between the various polarities. So even the seasonal adjustments of light and dark slowly and gradually shift they have a ceaseless dance. Notice how you feel when something is out of balance, and then take the necessary steps to adjust in ways that provide you greater equilibrium there, Aries. Okay, so for your final position, for a clarifier, you received challenging times, and that is the number 5 card. Okay. So, Aries, human ego can be helpful when it provides us with a sense of self-value and purpose. However, the ego can also lead to problems when seeks to build itself up on the expense of others. So, corals, some energies may be in the air at this time. You may find you're either instigating disagreements or being pulled into them by others. So step back and examine the real issues behind the conflict. You may find that it's more about being right than it is about what is right, right? Isn't that always the case? So you may also find a relationship to be more challenging than usual, seeing an underlying power struggle even though surface energies appear to be calm there, Aries. So use your intuition and intellect to ascertain what's happening. While competition can be stimulating, it's disruptive to a relationship. You can avoid this by thinking before you speak or act, and by coming from a place of honesty and love and from your heart. Okay, there, Aries. That's it for your reading there. So, like I said, if you had a question that needed, I would answer that at the end of the reading. Okay, so, and the answer to your question, Aries, is wait. Okay, so your situation is going to require a little patience there, Aries. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. So sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly in place. What are you? So what you were asking for may have an effect on others' lives, the lives of others. So when that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen to there. So be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have their Aries. Okay. So finally, I drew one from your guardian angels, and it's just kind of a capper to the reading. Uh, I just really like it. They're inspirational, these cards. So you received the number 35, Angel of the Universe. And this is a powerful card there, Aries. So your soul has had many journeys. You have knowledge within what that you have knowledge within that you need. That's all you need. It's all inside of you, Aries. So when you receive this card, you receive it because your angel of the universe knows that you're currently worried about your life's purpose, and that you have heard your call for. He has heard your call for his assistance. So your soul has made many journeys, and you have had great knowledge from your many incarnations. At times, your soul can forget the reasons why you decided to live in the current life you lead. So, do you feel lost and disconnected to those around you? Do you feel drawn to a living more spiritual life than that of a material existence? Do you feel that you have a higher purpose but don't know what that purpose is? Do you find that the current vibration of the earth makes you feel uneasy? Do you dream of making a difference, yet you don't know how to begin to make that dream come true? So if you have answered yes to any of those questions there, Aries, don't despair, help is at hand. Your angel wants to remind you what an amazing spiritual soul that you truly are. You're not alone, as there are many other enlightened souls who are feeling exactly the same way as you at this very time on earth there, Aries. So your angel wants you to acknowledge the spiritual journey you're on. It will help you guide you so you that will help guide you so you can rediscover the true purpose for which you came to this lifetime to achieve. So they will share with you visions, dreams, symbols, messages to help you find your true path. So Aries, your angel will guide like-minded souls into your life so that you will be able to share your hopes, dreams, and aspirations together. If you're guided to join a class, meditation group, or psychic circle, is because your angels are helping you to meet new soul connections. So know in your heart that you are a very special soul who is here for a purpose, and you do make a tremendous difference in this world today, there, Aries. Okay, so for an affirmation, I gracefully accept the assistance from the angel of the universe. I know that I am here for a reason and that they will help me find my purpose. And so it is. Okay, Aries. So there you have it. That's for your reading. Like I said, if something didn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. Let it go. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, it truly does help the channel grow, and it keeps me around a little bit longer. And I truly appreciate the support. And yeah, thank you very much. And you guys have a great week. And namaste, Aries.